Welcome to the 50-30-20 rule, budgeting made easy. If you're watching this, chances are you're ready to take control of your finances. And you're in the right place. Budgeting doesn't have to be hard or restrictive. In fact, it can actually give you more freedom to enjoy life without constantly worrying about your next paycheck. In this video, we'll break down one of the simplest and most effective budgeting methods, the 50-30-20 rule. Ready to bring some balance into your life? Let's dive in. Let's face it, when it comes to managing money, it can feel like you're juggling 100 things at once. Between rent, groceries, saving for the future, and of course, treating yourself, how do you figure out where all your money should go? Well, that's where the 50-30-20 rule comes in. Think of it as your financial GPS, guiding you through life's expenses, making sure you're not overspending in any one area, and helping you save for what's really important. It's a simple framework that takes the guesswork out of budgeting and helps you focus on what really matters. Let's break down the rule. It's actually quite simple, and it's all about balance. The rule divides your income into 3 categories. 50% for needs. These are the essentials, the things you absolutely can't live without. Think rent, utilities, groceries, transportation, insurance, basically everything you need to survive and get by. 30% for wants. This is the fun part, and these are the things that make life enjoyable. Eating out, going on a vacation, shopping for clothes, or treating yourself to a new gadget. 20% for savings. And finally, we have savings, the money you set aside for your future, whether it's for an emergency fund, retirement, or just to have a cushion for unexpected expenses. This part is vital for building financial security. Let's start with the 50% for needs. These are the things that are essential to your life. We're talking about the basics: your rent or mortgage, utilities like electricity and water, the groceries you need to feed yourself, and the car payment or transportation costs to get you from point A to point B. These are non-negotiables. And while they may seem like just part of life, they are the foundation of your budget. If you're feeling tight financially, this is the category to start with. Can you cut down on your grocery spending? Or maybe switch to a less expensive phone plan? Small changes can have a big impact on your budget. Next up, we have the 30% for wants, the fun stuff. This is where things get a little more flexible. These are the things that improve your lifestyle but aren't necessary for survival. Think dining out with friends, buying the latest trends, or enjoying a weekend getaway. While these expenses aren't essential, they're what make life enjoyable. The key is to enjoy these things without going overboard. By budgeting 30% for wants, you are setting limits but still leaving plenty of room to enjoy life's pleasures without feeling guilty. Now, let's talk about the 20% for savings. Arguably the most important part of the 50-30-20 rule. It's easy to put off saving when you have other expenses on your plate, but that's where the magic happens. The 20% you save now will create a financial cushion for the future. Whether you're building an emergency fund, saving for a down payment on a house, or contributing to your retirement fund, this portion of your income is the key to long-term financial security. Even if it feels like a small amount, it adds up over time. Start small, but stay consistent. Trust me, your future self will thank you. So, what are the benefits of using the 50-30-20 rule? First off, it's simple. No need to track every tiny expense. With just 3 categories, you can easily see where your money is going and make adjustments when necessary. It also gives you a sense of control. Instead of feeling guilty about spending on wants or worrying that you're not saving enough, the 50-30-20 rule helps you feel balanced and at peace. By sticking to these percentages, you're able to cover your essential needs, enjoy your wants, and save for the future, all without stressing over your finances. Now that we understand the rule, here are a few tips to make it work for you. Track your spending. Use a calendar or budgeting app to keep track of where your money goes each month. By recording your spending, you'll have a clear view of how well you're sticking to the 50-30-20 rule. Set financial goals. Make your saving purposeful. Whether it's an emergency fund, a dream vacation, or your retirement fund, having clear goals will motivate you to save more. Adjust when necessary. Life happens, and sometimes you may need to tweak the percentages. If you're saving for a big goal, you might want to temporarily increase your savings percentage and cut back on wants. The beauty of the 50-30-20 rule is that it's flexible and adaptable. By following the 50-30-20 rule, budgeting becomes a tool for empowerment, not restriction. It's about balance, making sure you're covering your essentials, enjoying the things you love, and securing your future. It may seem simple, but trust me, the benefits are huge. You'll find yourself with more peace of mind, more control over your finances, and more freedom to enjoy life. So, go ahead, take the first step today and start budgeting with the 50-30-20 rule. Your future self will thank you.